Hey, what's up, guys? I decided to make another video. This time on The Dangers in My Heart Season 2. I said before I wasn't going to get this on Blu-ray because it didn't come with the slipcover, but I really wanted to watch this show, so I just decided, fuck it, whatever. I had a bit of a sale on eBay, so I was like, okay. Anyway, getting into this, really good, I gotta say. Like, because I mentioned last season that it took me a few episodes to get into it. Like, it was really one of those shows where I was like, I think I'm gonna turn it off. But then it, like, really hit hard, and I was like, okay, I fuck with this. And this season was not exactly the same. Like, I liked the entire season. I feel like they moved the goalpost a little bit for them getting together because it seemed like they were really close to getting together at the end of the first season. Um, so I felt that they dragged that out a little bit more, but they still ended up getting there, so that's all I really care about. They didn't kiss, but I don't know. Like, I didn't really like that much. I mean, she kissed him on the cheek, but like, I felt like at that moment it wasn't the right moment to do it though. Like when she confesses for him, so to him. So yeah, I'm interested to see. Like, I hope we get a season three. I can see this going a lot of different places. um, I know there's gonna be like a huge fucking storyline about like how he's interfering with her work, and she becomes this huge person, this huge celebrity, and he's like this guy. They're gonna do some shit like that. I know that they are, eventually, and there just better not be any breakups or anything like that. But just man, I love this show so much, dude. Like sometimes, like I feel like the characters are too not I don't know, like they think things like the really stupid way. Like I really like how Ichikawa is is like, oh, there's no way she'd like me because of who I like. That makes sense. Like, from like a anxiety, depression sort of standpoint, you think that way, like about certain things. You know, this person can't like me because, I'm this and they're that. So it's like that made sense. And then, but as soon as she like said, I like someone else, um I forget if she said like it was him, but he knew it was him like immediately, and I would have just confessed immediately. I guess people ran in, but it's like after that I would have just gone for it. It's like she's interested, and I think the supporting cast got fleshed out a little bit more. I felt like they were very like loose in the first season. They get a bit more. Once again, it's not their story, so I don't mind that much. I like Adachi. That whole episode was really good. Where he's like, I have feelings for your mother too, and he's just like, no, you don't. You only care about how she looks. And I think that that's true. And they just kind of redeemed Adachi. Like I just felt like, yeah, he's like this pervert guy, but not really too bad. But like, like they just made him a better character, I think, this season, and I like how him and Ichikawa are actually friends now. That's just something I like. Um, the other characters, like I like all of Anna's friends, but I don't really like the let's see if she's on the cover here. I don't know, that purple hair bitch who's always wearing the mask in the when they change grades. I felt like that bitch was so fucking annoying and was not a good character. Like not even like, oh haha, she's funny. Like no, it was just like fuck off, like go away. Um, she's the one who like pushed for this couple to get together, and then they broke up like a like sometime later because they were basically forced to be together. So like she tries to force uh Tomokawa Ichikawa, sorry, um, to get with Anna, and it's like it's not even like funny. It's just annoying as fuck. Like what an annoying piece of shit. Like where they're just like, oh, I'm gonna like do this. Like at the end, she has a little bit of like a thing where they're forcing that other guy and his girlfriend. I guess they weren't dating. I don't know why they weren't. That's annoying, but like to get together, and she's like, can you please stop this? She's like, oh my bad. But it's like you're doing this shit like ruining people's like relationships and lives. Like let them do how they want to like do it. So I really couldn't fucking stand her at all. The blonde haired girl, I can't remember her name, she wasn't that bad. I was worried, like she had that kind of bitchy look to her. Like I'm like, oh great, what is she gonna do? But she's just like kind of this shy girl who finds out about them but then doesn't say anything, so that was cool. So I ended up liking her. We don't get much with her. Like I think she's like a new added character, and she's there, like she's okay. But obviously I'm not. I don't feel strongly about her, which I prefer. Like I prefer not to feel strongly about her, other than like hate that purple hair girl, because I really thought I was gonna dislike her because they just kind of set her up as like she's looking like side eyeing people and stuff. I'm like, but yeah. So like I said, this season is really good. Um, just I absolutely love Anna and Ichikawa. Like their relationship is so well done and it feels great. Like like I said, sometimes like it feels like they move the goalpost a little bit, but at the end when you get there, I kind of like what they did with that. Like I like how they did the oh she had an audition but she decided to go to the school thing, because he was excited for it, and I knew that that was some shit like that was going on because they said it like they show her perspective. I feel like that's kind of what I mean with the character being stupid. Like she's like, "Oh, can I turn off the camera?" And then this dude's like, "Oh, it's because she wants to kiss me at the shrine." It's like, bro, no, she doesn't. Like, well, she, I don't know. Like, just like it felt like really like that guy's usually kind of intelligent and can kind of read people, and it's just like, how are you not getting that? And I don't know. It also when like he's in the girls dorm or whatever at like this hot spring, and he just found out about that and he's like, oh, I'm gonna tell her. He's like, oh, I'll wait till tomorrow. It's like, why would you wait till tomorrow? Tell her now. Like you're literally there alone with her. I don't know why you're not telling her. But then that ended up like being a pretty good moment between them where he says that, and then Chi, I think her name is, comes in and ruin. I was so pissed, bro. Like I don't care that they got together. Like after that, that was good. But holy shit, they were like having this moment, and then you have this bitch run in, and it's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, because it was gonna be this really good thing where it was like it was completely fucking unnecessary and just pissed me off. Like they're having this moment, and they didn't have to necessarily get together at this moment. They get together later, but just like when he's saying goodbye to her and she's about to confess to him, and then she runs up and then like she basically kind of forgets about him, which I was a little annoyed about too, but I'm like, yeah, you got some shit going on, okay, okay. But I just felt like that was like the most annoying moment for me this entire fucking season. Was that I was so annoyed because it was just so unnecessary, especially when they get together at the end. Like, okay, we're gonna get together, then why shove in this last fucking moment of someone interrupting or something? It's like, I don't know. It's annoying as shit, man. Like, I think they probably, now that I'm thinking about it, they probably didn't do the kiss because they want to stretch that shit out as long as possible. Um, but it's okay. Like going from for a relationship, uh, like that, you don't really want to speed run it. I guess I do like, I like that, and I'd like to see them dating and stuff, and get closer. And I like how at the end she says that she loves him, because I can't. This doesn't annoy me, but it just kind of like doesn't feel right when they're like, "Oh, I like you," like to confess. And it's like, yes, that's kind of how it went back, like when you're a kid and stuff. But also like because you see from there, like it's like there's so much more. Like that is love, but they don't know. So it's kind of like, oh, I like you, and it just doesn't hit as hard. It's saying like, oh, I love you. I don't know. It just doesn't. But like I said, they end up getting there. Also, this Blu-ray has a special episode called Toyaba, and it's basically just like a compilation of shorts put in an episode. It's fun. I enjoyed that. Um, the intro fucking slaps this season. Last season it was okay. The music and then the intro like looked good too, but this season both the music and the visuals went fucking hard, bro. Like they had some banger animation with that. Like, and the song just hit. Like it was one of those where I'm like, okay, this is good, you know. But I really like that. Uh, I'm kind of interested. Like I said, I'm interested to see where they go from here. I don't know if I'll end up reading the manga. Like if they don't continue, I don't know. I can't. That's like the worst thing about anime is you watch a show and then like they never finish it, so you never get the ending. But um, I don't know. If I was going to, it probably would be this one because, like I said, I just love the characters and I love how they win and I love where they're going. And I want to see more of that basically. So interested to see what's gonna happen. I'm wondering if they're gonna set Adachi up with anybody. It seemed like they kind of set him up with the orange hair girl at that moment, but then it was kind of like, oh, but I uh, but Ichikawa's sister. It was like, I wonder. I mean, I doubt they're gonna do that. Um, but I'd like to see him get some respect. Basically, like, yes, he's a horn dog, but he's like like not even completely a horn dog. Like he is, but it's like he just says shit out loud that like you think to yourself. So why the fuck would you say that? I mean, that whole like dick battle thing was like insane. I just imagine somebody watching this has no idea what it's talking about. Like, what do you mean dick battle? Like, yes, a dick battle. And apparently, fucking Ichikawa won or like put up a good fight or something. So good for you, man. But yeah, that shit was insane. Trying to see what else here. Yeah, like I said, I like that girl. I can't remember her name. The bigger girl. I don't want to call her fat, but and her boyfriend in this season, not boyfriend, whatever. I don't even know if they end up together at the end of this. That's something that just bugs me. It's like just say we're together. Like I don't know, but they had good chemistry too. They're that secondary couple out there in the back. Um, and the guy when he confesses to Anna, and he's like, "Oh, I like you." What I forget. Like the guy from the first episode who is like hitting on her, and she's obviously not interested. And then it turns out like he's not that bad of a guy. Like they kind of like I think up until like the end of last season, they're basically like showing, oh, he's not a good guy. And then in this season, they kind of show like he does actually mean what he says when he says, "I want to be with her. I care about her." So I feel like that was a bit of a turn from what originally was going on. Like I'm pretty sure because I remember specifically like at the end of the season when he's trying to get her line number, from Ichikawa, and it's like really like suspect whatever. And at the end, when he's like, "Oh, Ichikawa gave me a line number." Like I was so pissed off, because he's hiding behind the curtains. I'm like, okay, say something. He's about to say something, but then she's like, "No, he wouldn't do that." It's like, thank you, fucking finally, like an anime where they're like, yeah, you know what? I know this person. They're not gonna do that. Like no, they didn't add another misunderstanding on top of there. So that was something like, and when they did have misunderstandings, like in the show, sometimes they were actually pretty funny. Like, like when he says like to that girl, the other guy's boyfriend, the other guy's girlfriend, like at the chocolate place, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you look like that looks cute," like meaning the hat on her, like it would look cute on Yamada. And she just comes up behind and she's all pissed off. Like shit like that was funny, and then they don't like stretch it out forever. It's like there's an issue, like they kind of figured out within the episode. Um, Something else that I didn't like was the episode titles. Like they're good. I actually like the episode titles, but the way that they did it, the last episode it made perfect sense. Like I get that, like, cause it's like I, comma we, comma what is it, are in love or something like that. Like yeah, like it's something like that. But it was like that felt good because I like how they do that in the beginning of the episode because he only confesses his feelings for her and then she goes off, because she interrupts it. Like I said, fucking like annoying, but I can't go on about that forever. Yeah, so and then at the end, like it literally just stops there, and then at the end when she confesses her love for him, it goes to we, and then uh, are in love. I wish I knew the episode name for sure. I feel like that's it, but I could be wrong. There's no like episode title list on it. Oh wait, yes there is. What the fuck? Oh wait, no there isn't. It's just copyright. Because sometimes I have it on the disc. Yeah, but like I said, good season. Something good. Like I just gotta say, like I know probably anybody seen this has watched it, but this is one of those where I'm happy I got it. This is one of those where I feel like if they come out with like a complete series or something, I feel like I could upgrade. There's not a lot of like anime where I'm like, okay, I'll upgrade it to this. And this is one of those because it's genuinely a good show. Like it's just something, and I don't know. Like I don't know if romance anime has changed within the last like 10 years or something, but like I remember watching this shit as a kid, and it was like they never went anywhere. And like I still enjoy those shows, but it's like there's movement in these shows where they actually end up getting together. or something. Like one that really hits me is the one what is that? That Netflix, oh, I remember the name. The Netflix exclusive Pseudo Harem. How they end up, ooh, spoiler. Uh spoiler, they end up together like and get married and stuff. So like that's like, it's a full story beginning to end. At least them getting together, because I feel like there's a lot of stories you can tell with them like dating, like starting out, like you don't have to stretch out the, oh, let's start dating forever. Um, and then they get together and then nothing, like it should just be like them figuring out a, relationship. Like that has a lot of issues too. So, I mean, like I said, I don't mind the build up actually because I like it when they know each other enough where they're like, like what Anna says, like when she's like, I love you. Like I like that. It's not just like, oh, I like you. I I barely care about you. Like, oh, I think I have a little something here. No, I love you. So that was that's good. It's just enjoyable seeing like actually them getting together. Especially if we get another season where it's not like the end and we actually continue. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Uh, can't think of it. Yeah, I can't think of anything else. I don't know what show's gonna be next. I got a few anime. I think I gotta watch, like there's a couple. Like there's one I want to show off really bad that I got. Uh, but yeah. Anyway, so I don't know what's coming next. That's about it. Peace.